Hi, Aries. Welcome to your timeless reading. Let's see what Spirit wants to say to you today. I'm going to pull an oracle card or two to see what the main theme or message is, and then we'll jump into tarot. That was fast. Okay, literally just jumped out of the deck. So, the oracle card you have received is number 19, Mother. And the key word is fulfillment. So it's a picture of a pregnant woman sitting under what looks like a willow tree. Beautiful image. So it makes me think of the Empress in tarot, right? Now, number 19 reduces to the number 10, which in tarot is about the end of a cycle. It's interesting because she's pregnant in this image, right? So it's like giving birth is an experience that symbolizes that moment when the snake eats its own tail, right? In the Ouroboros symbol. It is an ending and a beginning. Endings give birth to beginnings. They're really one and the same. And so I think you're at this moment where some phase of life is ending. You can see, feel, and maybe even witness it wrapping up, concluding, coming to an end. And at the very same time, you can see, feel, witness something new coming in to take its place. Just like giving birth. She is, let's say, the maiden version of her is dying as the baby is growing, right? She's not only going to give birth to a creation, she's going to give birth to the mother version of herself. And the maiden version of herself needs to die in order to make way for that. So you're just at this really beautiful, interesting crux. Ending and beginning, right? It's like a liminal kind of a space. Obviously, the energy of the willow tree is coming forward for you. If you feel called to work with any kind of plant energies, I would definitely Google the spiritual symbolism of a willow tree. And I just get this feeling like it's really important for you right now to, how do I say this without sounding mean? As I was tuning into your energy before I even started filming, I was getting this intuitive feeling that there is someone. Now, normally I would go super general and I would say person, place, thing, entity, anything, fill in the blank, but like I feel very strongly like there is someone, a person, another human in your life who you are enmeshed or entangled with. You're so involved with them that it's easy for you to confuse your truth with theirs, your energy with theirs, your desires with theirs. And it's almost like I can feel like you know this. You have enough awareness that you can feel your own entanglement or enmeshment with this person. As with all of my messages, as with any intuitive reading, any tarot reading, any channeled messages on the internet, take what resonates, leave what doesn't for somebody else. So if this doesn't resonate with you, come back to it at a later time, sit on it for a few days, whatever, it's okay if you don't resonate with this, but like somebody needs to hear this. It is more important now than ever because of the phase that you're in, that you purify, I'm hearing very distinctly, purify your space and your own energy, and you stop letting anybody else's stuff cloud your field. So you see how she's sitting under the tree alone? I think it's really important that you get good quality alone time, right? It's really important that you clean your energy, that you release all that is not yours on a daily basis. Because you're ripe with potential. And if you stay true to yourself, you have the potential to give birth to something, not necessarily a human being, right? But you have the potential to give birth to something that is so incredible and so aligned and magnificent. You don't want anything to distort that right now. So, like, I'm not saying kick anybody out of your life. I'm just saying be very, very, very clear within yourself about what is yours and what is not right now, so that you can stay a clear channel for that which wants to birth through you. Okay. All right, let's go into the tarot before I keep rambling. Oh, I did also want to say before I started to film, I saw the number 313, and I also heard frog. So if you like working with animal energies, you may want to consider working with the energy of frog. All right, let's see. What does Aries need to know or do at this time? What does Aries need to know or do at this time? I'm hearing the word shelter. Thank you. Okay. Yes. Oh. Okay, we've got the 10 of Swords and the 8 of Wands. They popped out together. It's interesting. You could say, it depends on your interpretation, right? You could say that the wands in the 8 of Wands are aiming at the 10 of Swords or away from it. You know what I mean? It depends on your perception. Are the wands flying at the man in the 10 of Swords or away? I feel like they're flying away. In this moment, in this particular context, to me, it feels like they're flying away. So what's coming through these two cards right now is that this is what you actually need to go through. This is the primary guidance from Spirit right now, 10 of Swords. And we've got another 10. What did I say? The Oracle card is number 19, which reduces to 10. You've got another 10. More representation of being at the end of one cycle and therefore the beginning of another. In order to cross this threshold and give birth to whatever you want to create, you've got to go through a 10 of Swords. A 10 of Swords means ego death. Ego death. There's no way to make that no way to make that sound prettier than it is. It's not comfortable, it's not fun. But it is supremely freeing if you're willing to go through it. So the suit of Swords represents the realm of the mind, thought, right? You've got to let an old identification die. This may or may not have to do with this other person I'm tuning into, your relationship to them, and how you identify relative to them. Again, I want to emphasize, I would never in a million years suggest like you need to literally abandon someone and cut someone out of your, only you can know whether or not you need to do that. I'm not saying that. But there's something here about like how you identify relative to your relationships, that needs to evolve. Okay, so it's an old identification within yourself that needs to die in order to be more authentic. And however your external relationships rearrange themselves as a result of that is what it is. Who knows what that'll look like? But on the other side of this ego death that you're being invited to go through is the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is pure fire, pure movement, action, proactive, fast, rapid action, incredibly quick change, unexpected information coming in, unexpected evolution coming in rapidly. So it's almost like you're gonna, by going through this ego death and letting an old identity die, you're freeing up your energy to it's almost like you're freeing up your physical energy in such a way that it can now catch up to where you are energetically. Because your, whether you want to think about it as your higher self, your soul, your aura, I don't know, however you want to think about it, on an energetic level, you are 10 steps ahead of where you are physically. So going through this identification, ego death, is going to free up your physical energy to the extent that it's like the rubber band effect. Your physical reality will then catch up to your non-physical reality really quick. All right, let's see if there's anything else. What else? What is the advice? What is the advice for the collective of Aries at this time? I hear the most random things sometimes, like, and I don't even know if I should say them. I'll just say it because maybe it means something to somebody. I don't know, but like I just heard the word pina colada. I have no idea. I have no idea. And that song, if you like pina colada, what is that song? I don't even know. I have no idea. Like, why would I think of that? I have no idea. Any final messages for the collective of Aries at this time? 1333. I just saw on my phone. Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is an invitation to almost like step out of the emotions that would keep you stuck and be more objective and decisive. Okay. Yeah. She's ready for battle. She's ready to go. She knows what her truth is. She has that sword of truth raised high, ready to go to battle. And she's going to fight for what she knows is the truth. It's interesting because I'm seeing her facing the Eight of Wands. So it's almost like this is an invitation or encouragement from spirit for you to meet the change that needs to happen with open arms, an open mind, with vigor, I'm hearing, with enthusiasm. Something in your life needs to change. Something needs to change. And Spirit is not only inviting you to surrender an old identity in order for that change to take place, Spirit is also saying, when that change happens, meet it. Meet it head on. Embrace it. This is a huge call to action, but it's an interesting juxtaposition because, again, I'm tying it into that Mother Oracle card. It's almost like your call to action is a call to surrender, because in surrendering and letting go of that which no longer serves you, you're going to be making space for massive and rapid change. And I'm hearing all of that is what will allow you to be who you want to be rather than being who you think you need to be. And again, I think that's tied into some kind of responsibility you feel relative to a relationship. Okay. All right, I feel like we're done. That feels good. So, all right, Aries, thank you for letting me read for you today. I hope that this was helpful or at least thought-provoking. I'm actually going to start doing something a little bit different. At the end of every video, I think I'm either going to leave you with some journal prompts to reflect on, or if I don't feel called to in the moment, or I totally space out and forget, I'm going to leave some in the description box, okay? So whether I say it in the video itself or they're down in the description box, I'm going to start leaving my people with some journal prompts at the end of every video, okay? So I'm going to sit with this energy for a little bit, and I'll leave at least a couple journal prompts for you down in the description box below, okay? All right, Aries. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Leave any questions or comments in the comments down below, and I'll see you in the next reading. Bye.